Hello and welcome to the 6th episode of This Old Tank. This week we'll be featuring my 125 gallon long that sits in my inside office. Since now my office is really in the garage for the most part. Now, I mostly keep rainbow fish in this tank. It's been set up for about 3 years now. When I first got it, I just kind of threw some rocks in there, some moss. Didn't really have much planned out for it. And then I decided to clear that all out, went with the Eco Complete. And I ended up keeping more common type rainbows in there. Like more ornates and some dwarf neons and a few others. And then also had the golden Essia going in the middle, which I actually still had that going on. And I did decide to add a rock pile over to the side here. There's a cool little night vision of it. And also added some caves because I put some different fish in there, like some Geophagus Milleri. Now here you can see a big rock pile in that corner, and the reason why I had that rock pile there is I was using it to keep shrimp in, so there's always a food source in there for the rainbow fish. But it ended up being a big algae magnet and ended up taking it out. But you see these Anubias here, these are the trims that I used to have from my 180 gallon bow front. They were ginormous. And here you can see more of the fish that I had in there at the time. I got Geophagus Milleri. Those were F1s. Beautiful fish. Got them to breed. Parvas. That's that orangish reddish looking rainbow fish. I wish I had more of those. Unfortunately, I lost quite a few of these to a CO2 gas out. And that's what provoked me to get my newer rainbow fish. But I do have some of these types, like the Herbert Axelrodes, the turquoise, the ornates still. And big reason why I always run an oxygen line in my tanks now with the CO2, just in case. And I also had a little arowana in there too at one point. But here you can see some of my newer type rainbow fish, the ones that I ended up replacing. There's a Dora TI, the red one. Those are really cool looking. That greenish one was the female next to her, but that's an upper torse species. That's a Cali rum species. They're both unnamed right now. This is a Bowmani, that's the actual name. Oh, these are all Melanitanias too, and this is a Goldia decai, and this is a Van Heerny, and this is a Dora TI, which that's a Glosso. Then I also got these Snapper Creek Dublés, something like that. I'm not sure how to exactly pronounce it. But those are all the new fish that I have in here now. They're still kind of young, so give them some time. That I guess that's what they're supposed to look like. And most of them came from Gary, and they've got pretty good lineage, so I'm pretty excited about them. Marcel, there's another guy too, Marcel, who gets stuff from Gary, and I got a couple fish from him as well. But yeah, I'm real excited to see these guys grow out. Like, I love this tank. This is my baby right here. I very rarely cover tanks with tops, but this tank's actually got glass tops to it just because I don't want to risk any of these fish jumping or losing them. But as far as plants, I got the golden Nessia still in the middle there. Here's a good feeding video of the rainbows. They're going crazy. I got that scud tank that I keep for feeding these guys, and they just love those things. Which is actually my compost tank. I think I had it on my show and tell episode 2. That was the one that I didn't have anybody's footage to help share to the channel, and had to use my own tank. And there's some Augustifolia hygrophila on the side, some Hygrophila compacta, that other green plant. I'm always fixated with the rainbows on this tank, as you can tell with most of my footage. I do think I got some footage showing more of the plants. Like that one's Luigi arculata next to the golden Nessia, which is in the middle. You notice I got some crypts in there. There's actually 3 different kinds of crypts. On the right there's bronze crypt. In the middle and the back there's a really small crypt. I can't remember what it is. I think it's some type of nuri. Then on the other side of the Hygrophila compacta, in between the Augustifolia, is the metallic red crypt, which I'm really excited to see that plant grow out. It's actually got another sprout too. They're just really slow growing plants, so it'll probably be years till I even offer those. So I like to get big mats going and before I even start messing with them. Get that biomass up. It takes time, but it's like a fine wine, you know. That's what I love about the rainbows. They're kind of the same way. That's why they're not offered very often, as far as especially these rare types, because it's a labor of love to breed them, and they take so long to grow out. So long to grow out. Just from a fry to juvenile state to be sellable. But that's what the tank looked like before my water change. Here you can see how low I dropped the water to do water changes. Fishes were really coloring up because of it too. I was getting them all excited. Since there's so many of them in there, I don't worry about, and I've got a FX6 filter on there, so I don't worry about doing too big of water changes. It's actually better for me to do big water changes. I'll just shut up and let you guys enjoy a little bit too. And then this is what it looks like now after the water change. I actually just did this tonight, which is actually 5:55 a.m. in the morning right now. I haven't even been to bed. Getting ready to shoot your guys' Fix It Friday. But man, look at the colors of those rainbows coming out. That's what I do it for, and to share with you guys. But yeah, I'm excited for tomorrow's Fix It Friday as well. Gonna do a little winterizing on the pond. Already started on it yesterday and ran out of daylight, so had to do what I had to do. Now pulled all-nighter and just gotta get it done now. Gotta get it done. But that's there you can see the FX6. And if you're not familiar with the FX6, that's Fluval's biggest canister filter. Now you see that red fish is the Dorothea, and then on the bottom right there's like a greener one. That's a female to the Dorothea. That's just the color difference of the male and female. That does it for this old tank. As always, subscriptions are free, so don't be shy. Hit that subscribe, and if you like, hit that like button. That'd be awesome.